This is the campus of Rose-Hulman Institute of Technology, a campus that is blessed with beauty, rich in tradition, and possessing abundant academic resources. It is a special place. Almost 1,900 young people choose to call this place home during the most formative years of their lives. They come to Rose from almost every state in the nation and many foreign lands. They bring with them different goals, unique dreams, and a wide range of talents. In spite of these differences, they share one thing in common: a desire to participate in a remarkable process, an adventure whereby they grow academically, culturally, physically, and socially. A period in their lives in which they will be changed by the Rose-Hulman experience. Academics are at the core of the Rose-Hulman experience. In fact, U.S. News has selected Rose-Hulman as America's best undergraduate engineering college for 10 consecutive years. Classes at Rose are taught only by faculty. No teaching assistants or graduate students here. And each faculty member is dedicated to the success of their students.
The professors here at Rose are definitely the best you'll find. I've actually had professors give me their home number, their cell phone number, their work number, call me any hour of the day, as long as it's not after 2 o'clock in the morning. Anytime that I have a question, call me. They're all like that. In class, they work through examples, they work through situations you're going to find in the real world. They try to apply your knowledge in the classroom to real world situations, but they're amazing.
One hallmark of the Rose academic process is the emphasis on project-based learning. These experiences begin during the freshman year and climax with the senior project. Membership on a student team that tackles a real project for a real client.
Dr. Gibson is a professor in mechanical engineering. He's a very good prof. I enjoy having him in both quarters. Really tried to help everybody understand the material in class, and he also was a very good resource outside of class when we were working on the project. He definitely knew who to contact if we had questions on something that he wasn't an expert in. So it was really nice getting to work with him senior year.
The senior project is not a student's only opportunity to gain real-world experience. On-campus paid internships are available through Rose-Hulman Ventures.
I think it'll definitely be very beneficial later on, just from a sheer problem-solving aspect of it, where you're faced with this problem and you're not sure exactly what to do with it. You can't exactly run to your boss and say, I don't know how to solve this, tell me what to do. It's great to be able to go to your professors here at Rose and say, I don't know how to do this, can you explain it to me? That's great, you learn the material, but from a more real world kind of perspective, you have to learn how to be able to handle problems yourself, and that's something that Ventures has definitely helped me with.
Academics are only the beginning of the Rose-Hulman experience. Many of the important skills needed to be successful in engineering and in life are honed by participation in extracurricular activities. Rose students participate in more than 90 different student clubs and organizations. They include professional and technical societies, Greek letter organizations, and intercollegiate athletics.
Discipline. That'll be the biggest skill set that most athletes and those that succeed in academics have. Athletes have to be very disciplined because, again, you have those few hours where you're not working on that you don't have to work on your projects or your homework. And so sometimes when everyone else is having fun, goofing off, playing around, you have to be in your room doing homework because you don't have that extra time like they do.
Performing arts are popular at Rose-Hulman. Hatfield Hall is home to 7 different instrumental performing groups, the Rose-Hulman Chorus and the Drama Club.
Once Upon a Mattress is the story of the Princess and the Pea with a strong adult humor undertone to it. So it's something that little kids can enjoy, but it's also something that the fellow students and professors can enjoy. The best thing about doing a performance is hearing the audience's laughter during the show. And we absolutely got that for this show. I think it's a great show, and the audience just loved it.
The Rose-Hulman experience is not a selfish one. Rose students, faculty, and alumni continually seek out opportunities to reach out to their communities and the world at large. Many times these projects are one for which members of the Rose family are uniquely qualified.
It was something you can take pride in. You know, you got up on a Saturday morning when you would have normally been asleep, and you and a group of people made 500 bikes in 2 hours, or assembled them. And it was just kind of like, you realized that you'd done something that was, you know, was helping somebody else out. And for the most part, you know, it took 2 hours of your time, and you could have touched, you know, 500 families' lives, I guess, because, you know, each family, or each bike would go to a family eventually. So it was, I don't know, it was a good experience.
The point being is that you can always count on Rose-Hulman students. It's a very important part of your learning process. It's an important part of your education. You can always count on Rose-Hulman students to make a commitment and to help out in the community. And so I really appreciate you being here. And you know I'm very proud of all of you. So thanks again. Make it a great day. Plant lots of trees.
When we planted trees, it was actually kind of fun because we woke up real early on Saturday, you know, and that's the last thing you want to do when you're in college. But we woke up real early and we got there, and there was a lot of people there, and I wasn't expecting that many people. Since we're a sustainability club, I guess we got first pick. We got to plant the trees on campus, and so it made me feel pretty good that when I come back in 10 or 20 years, I'll be like, hey, look how big that tree is. I planted that. So it was, it was a cold day, but I would say it was actually pretty fun.
The Rose-Hulman experience is impossible to define. It includes opportunities to gain knowledge and experience, platforms in which to participate to compete and to perform. Sometimes it is putting others before oneself, and it is the challenge of being tested and the satisfaction of success. The Rose-Hulman experience is many things. Above all, it is probably best described by those who possess it.
If I had to choose one word to describe my experience at Rose, I'd probably say challenging.
If I had to give one word to describe my experience at Rose-Hulman, it would be too short. I know that's 2 words.
If I were to say one word to describe my year, or maybe even my education at Rose-Hulman, that would probably be investment.
I guess challenging.
I would say the word would be interesting.
I think journey would be the word I would use.
It's been awesome, exciting, different, unexpected, but I wouldn't change it for anything.